University Business Academy in Novi Sad during this summer arranged international summer school with the purpose to exchange and interconnect students through student mobility and study abroad program. Thanks to this program, students from Faculty of Technology from Mexico stayed in Novi Sad for a month and a half. University Business Academy has organized courses in 2 subjects: democracy and citizenship and intercultural management. After they have finished their lectures, they receive a certificate that will be recognized for their college back in Mexico. During their stay in Novi Sad, students were not only studying, but also they have learned a lot about Serbian history and culture. On this touristic destination through Serbia, the students were followed by our team. Our first destination was the cultural tourist complex Drvengrad Wooden City, which is situated on the top of the hill Mećavik. The creator of this unique ethnic settlement is director Emir Kusturica. The construction of Drvengrad followed the idea of a perfect life beyond everyday routine, abandoned into the magic of nature and the call of tradition, keeping in the same time the links with the current moment. After this peaceful touristic sightseeing of the famous Drvengrad Wooden City, the real adventure, rafting, was awaiting for them, especially for adrenaline junkies. Although the temperature of the air and water were a far cry from summer temperatures, none of the students have gotten discouraged. One of the most famous fall was ahead of us, known as a fall through one of the most beautiful rivers in Serbia. Beside Drina and Tara, Lim is the final destination for all who loves rafting and spending time outdoors. The river flows from Plavsko Lake, and down the stream there are canyons, waterfalls, caves and all kinds of plants and animals as well. With help of our experienced guiders, going through fast river stream wasn't really hard, it was rather exciting, and that's the beauty of rafting. Who tries that once, it will try again definitely. After all kind of adventures on the river, relaxing time was needed. That's why they went to see Kamena Gora, a small village which is the perfect example of rural tourism. The nature in this area was really generous. It has a beautiful landscapes, a good climate, and the locals are very open and we can say famous for their hospitality. In this part of Serbia there are several monasteries which are the main part of touristic offer of our country. This time we have visited the Studenica Monastery, Sopoćani and Žiča. Meeting new people, also getting an opportunity to learn about culture and history of the unfamiliar country is the main goal on the international exchange program. After traveling through Serbia, our Mexican guests have considered that they have done a great thing by visiting our country. After meeting eastern, western, south and central Serbia, we are heading north to Palić and Subotica. All guests are welcomed in warmly manner. Traditional architecture with food and drinks were all presented to them, as well as wine tours and degustation at the Palić National Park. Local wine sellers are offering tours and degustation of their wines. One of the best is the wine cellar named by the famous songwriter and singer Zvonko Bogdan. It was built in traditional spirit and it represents mentality of the local population. It has very long history as well. They produce several kinds of wines strictly made from their vineyards. After taking a tour and enjoyed the process of making wine, students were offered to try their products. During 2 days visit in the National Park of Palić, they visited Ranch Kelebija, which is home for 64 Lipicaner pure breed horses. Visitors are coming here very often. They have school of riding and also they are offering carriage rides through beautiful local areas. They also have competition fields, modern stables and museum of carriages. Today it's very common to see that carriages are rented for weddings or other official ceremonies. Mexican students witnessed that the ranch itself represents paradise for people and horses as well. All things that they saw in Serbia were new, but not unfamiliar for them. They say that we have something in common, so they could easily adjust to new environment. Leaving their impressions with them, they said that they will fall in love in this country and they would like to come back one day.
The places are really beautiful. It's pretty different from Mexico. But sometimes it's also similar, with music, sometimes with food. So I feel like home. I don't miss my home.
Maybe in Mexico we have something similar, but anything like this, not anything is the same as in other places. It feels really nice, and I really enjoy it.
I listen some kind of things of not only Serbia but also this part of ex-Yugoslavia. I have heard that it could be a little bit dangerous, but when I was here the first time, I recognized that it's a really peaceful country. People are so friendly with us, especially because we are Mexicans and we have some relations, as my other mate says about telenovelas. Particularly, I would like to come back again because I really have a really good time here. So I must recommend not only my friends but everyone to meet Serbia, because this country has a lot of potential, not only in landscapes, tourism, it has history. So it's a set of characteristics that we love in a country, and Serbia has it.
I would like to come back with my family to show them all the places that we have visited. And also I will take them to Mokra Gora, and to that places they are very beautiful.
I think that they are pretty responsible. They have like this sense of homework, this sense of responsibility, this sense of commitment through their own school. That's a real key for a successful students, and if they are successful, the students, as a result, the school will be successful.
In the future, we will try our best to involve other countries in South America in our students' exchange program.